This groove shadow synth is the real deal. It's pretty funny. There's some features I could select to not randomize, but it's almost interesting to leave them randomizable. So in the MXXX main load page, you can randomize just the features here without going into the deeper edit menu system. So anyways, I did that, and it turns the stuff into really just interesting things. They're very simple, but they're very interesting. So that's an example. I click random. How crazy is that? There's nothing in there that remotely resembles that based on the initial patch, but these features were they created this cool, unique, totally different kind of timbre. And that just goes to show how moving simple, important features like pitch or whatever play such an important role in shaping sound versus doing so many other more complicated things. Anyways, so I could save these as well. So if I like this, I could save that as a preset. Maybe I will. So I can instantly recall this device with all these, because what this is underneath the hood here, you have all this other sophisticated modular connecting paths. This is each one a synth, and I could do multiple versions of this sort of prototype. And what's crazy about Meld is you can put stuff inside of stuff, inside of stuff, inside of stuff, which I say a million times, but I'm always blown away by discovering how many more things you can do with that. But so for instance, all of this could be containerized and then put into other Melda-friendly platforms like MSF or MXXX or Empower Synth. So anyways, when I click the randomize, it's only randomizing the stuff that I have basically set up in the multi-parameters to randomize on that main screen. And then inside this edit, you have the deeper randomization, which is all I wanted to mention with that. So here I have, an example. I'll show one more. So this is the beauty of the groove shadow. That is definitely a groove shadow, okay? And I didn't plan that and I didn't predict that. All I did was click randomize, and what it's doing is all of these parameters here, it's randomizing, including disabling some of the groove shadow so I could enable them. What else is going on there? I don't know. And that's why I included these individual randomized tones on all of these. So I could do that on a more simplistic level. And every time I click this, it's going to come up with a different kind of tone. So this is an example of how I mentioned the groove shadow rhythm is a rhythm in its own space. And that's the point of the power of the groove shadow. So one more time, total randomization. So we go from super crazy to super quiet. And that sounds like sample and hold. And that sounds like one of my finer rhythms I would make. And what else is crazy is sometimes you can come up with cool ways to modulate these with the mod wheel as well. So it's just limitless with how cool this thing is.